Welcome back, it's me Lou. I'm here for another action figure unboxing and review, and today from Bandai Namco in the Dragon Star series, we are featuring Dragon Ball Super Saiyan Vegito. Alright, so this is a Dragon Stars Power Up Pack. So this is a deluxe boxed figure, and it comes with some additional special effects. You have the Power Up Aura effect behind him. You have the charged up energy ball, and then you have a blast effect here. Also included are an extra set of hands, so you can like kind of recreate the signature poses. On the side we have some beautiful character artwork, and then over here more additional artwork, and it kind of gives you an idea of like what you could do with the poses and the special effects. Other figures in the series include Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, Super Saiyan Vegito, which we're looking at right now. And these are also power-up packs, as you can see, they come with additional accessories as well. You can recreate the Kamehameha, you can pretend they're charging up, so fun set all around. Let's get this opened up. Alright, so we have Super Saiyan Vegito in the tray. Alright, so underneath the tray we have this large plastic bubble, and inside of the bubble we have the Power Up Aura effect. This thing is surprisingly a lot thicker than I thought it'd be. Again, we have some additional effects over here. We have more power-up effects, or energy blasts, if you will. And over here we have the charged up, kind of like energy ball. We have extra pair of hands for Vegito right here, which is nice. You can recreate some of the signature poses. Alright, this is not good. As you can see, he kind of fell apart when I took him out of the tray. Split in half, you can see it's just a simple ball joint and then a socket, and then here's his belt, and I don't know which way is right side up, so this is going to be kind of alright. So which way is right side up? I'll try this. Alright, that didn't sound good. Just wait. Let's see if I'm snapping this incorrectly. Alright, so the ball joint does hold. I think the issue is the belt might be too tall, and it's forcing the figure to pop off. And I can't tell which side's right side up. Alright, I think this is correct. Let's try this. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we have Super Saiyan Vegito. And let's take a look at him. And let's move aside some of these accessories for now. We'll come back to these later. All right, so the first thing I noticed is that his head, or at least his face, looks a little squat. It seems like his jawline and his chin should drop a little bit further down. His head looks incredibly too small. I mean, if you remove the hair, his face just looks too short. There's something about it it just kind of looks off. I do like the eyes and eyebrows, and especially he's retaining his trademark earrings. But there's just something off about the overall shape of the head. I don't know what it is, or maybe the neck's too long. It just doesn't look correct. But otherwise, the figure looks pretty solid all around. The sculpting's pretty clean. The color choice is nice. I do think the orange on his uniform could be a little bit more vibrant. In terms of his articulation, head rotates. Does he look down? Not so much. Does he look up? Not really. Arms rotate. They go outward. Bicep cut. There's a swivel. Double pinned elbow. Articulated wrist. As we saw earlier, there is a swivel at the waist with a ball joint, and I think it's on correct now because it doesn't feel like it wants to pop off unless I force it to. Legs kick up, they kick out, not so much. Double jointed knees and articulated ankles. So the articulation is pretty fair for this style of action figure. In terms of its height, Vegito comes in at about 7 3/4 from the bottom of his foot to the points on his hair. And let me swap out the hands real quick. I kind of like the other hands better. The hands pop off surprisingly pretty easy, so you don't have to struggle trying to remove them and swapping them out. There's Vegito. Let's see if we get him in some of his signature poses. You know, maybe he's charging up his energy blast, or he's getting ready to unleash the Kamehameha or Kamehameha, depending on when you watch the cartoon. The posing is pretty solid. It's not at the same level as like a figure arts, and it's roughly around the same amount of articulation as a Dragon Ball Evolve figure, you know, the slightly smaller, more affordable ones. The quality does feel better than the Evolve action figure, but it's definitely beneath figure arts. The one thing I do like with this power-up pack, it comes with these energy effects. And I've seen you could buy, like, I think Bandai and some other companies, they make, you know, similar effects like these that you could buy on their own, and sometimes some of these could like run for like $30 or $40. I'm not sure if this is necessarily at the same quality as those, but it's nice that you could like you know, buy this much more affordable set and have these as an option. So you know, you have the power up aura effect. So you know, if he's like charging up, you know, like all Saiyans do in Dragon Ball, you know, you could put this behind him, make him look like he's charged up, ready to go. You have some blast effects here. And then there's a socket on one end here. And I think it plugs in, I believe, like, how does that work again? I have no idea how this one works. Because it does have, I'm not sure if this blast effect is optimized for this figure, just because this one has the socket in here, and I know there's some hands that kind of have the pointed finger, and I don't think this effect necessarily works well for these hand options. The energy ball is a different story. You know, you can just kind of slot the hands anywhere in these empty spaces, and you know, recreate you know, that charged up energy ball kind of look. which my hand, I'm like all butterfingers today, so long day at work. So you can recreate the energy ball effects, with this. And it's neat. I do appreciate the fact that it comes with these accessories. If you're into fig photography, this gives you extra play options, or posability options, I mean. Fun collectible. It's a much more affordable option than Figure Arts figure. And then the roster is also a little bit more, it's a little bit larger, and I think it's a little bit more readily available. So it's a great figure. I like this line a lot. It's kind of like, think of it as Bandai's equivalent to like Hasbro's Marvel Legends, but for Dragon Ball. You do get a fair amount of accessories in the Power Up series. And I think it's a great value. You get the extra hands and all this other goodness. All right, so with that being said, let's wrap this one up. But real quick, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to say this guy's about a solid 7.5 to a low 8. There's something that feels a little bit off about him. I can't put my finger on it. I think in terms of the posability, it's not jiving with me as well as I'd like. It does have all the points of articulation. I think maybe I just have to fiddle around with it a little bit more, but I don't know. There's just something slightly off with this guy. But it's a great figure nonetheless, so wrapping this up, once again, my name is Lou. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, subscriber, thank you so much for continued support. I greatly appreciate it. So, until the next video, be safe, take care of yourself, buy lots of toys, and most importantly, be happy. And I'll see you at the next one. Alright, later.